Hey everyone, Jason Catron here with the Vocal Lab Los Angeles. And over the weekend, I saw Bohemian Rhapsody and literally was just blown away. That movie is so good, you have to go see it for many reasons. Rami Malek in that movie just he captured the essence of who we know Freddie Mercury to be, and the music, I mean, just the story. It's just a great film. You gotta check it out. But I thought today what could be cool is if we maybe listen to a little Freddie Mercury. I've picked a song here from their Live Aid performance, and let's talk about some of the things that made him one of the greatest singers, in my opinion, to ever grace the halls of popular music, if you will. He's remarkable. His vocal, his range, his control, his tones, his ability to put some textures on things. It's hard to argue that he is one of the best singers ever. I think if you want to be a great singer, you should watch other great singers. So today I thought we'd do this. Listen to maybe just a little first of this here. Again, this is a Live Aid performance in 1985. A little backstory on this for you who may not know. It was a benefit that they brought some of the biggest musicians of the time together in New York and in London at Wembley Stadium, and was televised around the world to raise money for Africa. Queen was asked to be on it. They hadn't been performing as a band for a while, and decided to do it near the last minute. And many regard this as their big comeback performance. I think at the time, Queen was not necessarily regarded in maybe some of the echelons as the other bands that were playing there. And Freddie Mercury came out and delivered what, again, many people considered to be one of the greatest rock performances of all time. If you haven't watched their Live Aid, hop on YouTube and just watch Queen's Live Aid performance. It will change your life. It will change how you view singing in so many ways if you actually take it to heart. Maybe watch it once and just enjoy it. Next time, study it. But it is so cool, so good. His voice is just remarkable. And so here we go. Let's just listen. We'll talk about some of these things along the way. I think even from the get-go, I'm pulled in right away because, one, he's just sitting at a piano. He's so in the moment. We may take a few minutes to get into a song as performers, and he was so ready for this performance, you can tell. He was in the moment even before he hit that stage. And so he just sat down at this piano, took it all in, hundreds of thousands of people in the crowd, millions and millions of people watching on TV. And I think he probably knew, especially because the band hadn't been together for a while, that this was a moment. This was a moment not only for him and for the band, but really for the entire world to be moved by what he was doing here and what they were doing. And so we just see him sit at this piano and he just takes it in, and his voice is it's just there right away. It's nothing, it's not too much, it's just good. One of the things I love about his vocal is that little fast vibrato. Fast vibrato doesn't work for everyone. It really depends. It has to be tasteful. I prefer that it really be natural. For him, I think it was a very natural thing. It definitely can't be forced. Some people try to do that. But his little quiver in his vibrato just gave a little taste of style that's just like extra special. Even right there, you can just, his voice, you hear it, you can even see it. If you look at it, he's like, mama, ooh. That voice just pops open. Mama, ooh. It moves me, even just looking at it. Just drop your jaw, try it where you are, drop your jaw and just say, mama, mama, mama. Try that, Again, don't force it. He's not forcing, he's so in this moment. It moves. You also notice like he's not, cool thing about Freddie Mercury being such a great singer, he doesn't always feel the need to sing. Like right there, he's pretty much just talking out those lyrics at the beginning of this second verse of this song. I think again, too many times we start to sing a song and we think we have to sing everything we do. Again, he's so in this moment, he's just telling us a story, and we're all going along on the journey with this. What I point out there is like he really digs in here. He gets a little aggressive. From the movie, you will know that he was maybe a little bit concerned with having not sung some of these songs for a while at this point in their career, with the band having been apart for a while. So he was working to get his voice back in shape. So I don't know, maybe he just went a little aggressive here. Maybe his voice wasn't feeling quite on there, but it doesn't matter because it's so good, right? There were, in the recorded version, this is really clean and really like not quite as raw as this moment was, but it doesn't matter because he just gave us that heart and that gut and that aggression in that moment. And you can see he feels it. You can see he believes it. You can see he's trying to literally maybe as if he's just trying to throw that moment, those words and those notes on all 100, however many thousands of people are out there. And in that live moment, that's what matters. It's totally what matters. That lyric, sometimes I wish I'd never been born at all. You can tell in this moment, he believes those words. And if you're not believing what you're singing, then you shouldn't be singing it. Bottom line, just you gotta believe what you're singing. That's why not every singer can sing every song. We all have songs that are like meant for us or not a good fit for us. And when it comes to moving a crowd like this, you just gotta believe what you're singing. Gotta believe. I'm gonna skip forward here for a bit. He's opened the show at this point. They sang a couple songs, and there's another cool thing about what they did. They jammed a mini concert into 20 minutes. Everyone at Live Aid got 20 minutes, and they were kind of following Freddie's lead on this, and they basically did a mini concert with some few medleys thrown together. It's his big moment getting the crowd engaged. That's when he is really coming to the main point of what he's doing. I think something to point out here too is as you watch this, like he's kind of all over the place. Not that you have to do that, but there is something to point out about him being willing and okay to open himself up and express himself. It's something I work with people all the time on in coaching, is like we either internalize and try to hold in things, or we have an ability to give ourselves permission to just open up and let go. And that comes down to how you move on stage, how you open and flow with your hands and your arms. Again, you can stand pretty straight and narrow like Bocelli would, or you can be all over the stage like Freddie Mercury. It doesn't matter as long as you are giving yourself permission to be open and expressive with what you're doing. And that's a huge point to make. So here's the big moment. He's getting 100,000 plus people and people all around the world to do what he's doing. I mean, that's pretty cool. The fact that he got all those people to do that, that's crazy, right? He had to just have the biggest rush going through his head at that moment. But let's dabble with this just for a second, because I actually like this, because not all 100,000 people in that stadium hit that note for sure, but collectively together, it sure sounded like they did, right? And I think there's something about even what I commented on just a minute ago. You got all those people in that stadium who are so free, who are so energized and jazzed right now to just open up and get it out. And he took that moment and seized on it, right? So he got them to follow his lead on what is not really an easy feat, because we're on that note he's like holding there is an A. So let's maybe, it starts with the G. So let's start here. We're gonna say, I want you to say, mama, where you are nice, light, easy, mama. Now say, mama, right where you are at home, mama. Now try to build into that, mama. I feel that tone just kind of, it's like I open, I widen, I round, I express, mama. Ayo, ayo. You can try that with your hands, like maybe imagine like you're standing on that stage and 100,000 people out there, and just feel everything open. Hey-yo, put a little H in front of it. Hey you guys, hey-yo, ayo. Now you found a way, hopefully, to try to just open up and just resonate a free-flowing, good-feeling tone, right? So start with something small like mama, add a little tone to it, put a little gut in it, right? There's some gut in that for sure. Drop the H in, hey-oh, hey-oh, and there you have it. And it's gonna work. All right. That's Freddie Mercury at Live Aid. Honestly, it's moments like this in history that keep me excited about music. And I watch stuff like this all the time. And it's still, I think one of the craziest things to me is like this was recorded in 1985. And it is still just as dynamic and epic and moving as it was in that moment. And that's a crazy thing when you think about it, that we can record something via audio or video or both, and it still has the power to move us, to inspire us and encourage us. And when I think of Freddie Mercury, I literally think of someone who encourages me and inspires me to be a better singer. And so go see the movie, check out Live Aid on YouTube, and try to be a little more Freddie in what you're doing, and yeah, keep building that vocal. Hopefully this has been helpful, yeah, until next time, I'm Jason Catron with the Vocal Lab Los Angeles. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching that last video. Do me a favor now, click right here and subscribe.